my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this what you don't want to see?
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Good to have you with us. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. You know, partner, fantasy football doesn't take into account the guys close to the football, the guys at the line of scrimmage. This is one where our eyes are going to be focused on that battle in the trenches all game long.
Mike, it doesn't matter if it's Pee-wee football, middle school football, or NFL football. You can only do offensively what your offensive line allows you to do. And I think that's exactly the case for both of these teams here today. They are going to win or lose based on the ability of gaining an advantage in the offensive defensive line. So I think we're going to see downhill run game. I think we're going to see play action pass. And the team that's able to impose their will up front along the trenches, I think that's going to be the team that finds himself at the end of this one coming out with the win.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. It's Xavier Worthy, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Open man down the field. It's McCloud. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
37-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Throwing again is McCarthy. Over the middle, he gets that to McCloud. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup. I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Here's a run, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. This one intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Milrow. That's caught by Greg Olson. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston. Milroe. This one not quite on target. A little too much. That one falls incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Crust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Ray Lewis. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is hot down the field. It's worthy. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass. And
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Big Ed Oliver. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
if you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Now Milroe on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Flush to his right, He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations, there's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up from near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's gotta be a gotta-have-it best play call. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 12 facing 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go, strike!
Again, it's Milrow. Moving to his right, taking off. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Jalen Milrow, touchdown Texans.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
Now it's Milrow. Over the middle, there's my partner, the tight end, Olsen. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milrow now off the bootleg. He runs with it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. That one good for 26 yards.
There was a lot of questions surrounding this quarterback about whether his style of play from college would transfer to the NFL game. Well, his ability to create with his legs certainly has here today. We see it with his ability to escape pressure out of the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Come on, come on.
Play action, it's Milrow. This one complete to Hill. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Milrow. That's complete to Olsen, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Here's Milrow to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Ahmed. And he's into the end zone. Zaman Ahmed. Touchdown, Houston.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and They end up coming up a little short.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets out second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down.
To the air, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It is third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 46. Here's second down and a yard. On carry now for Ahmed. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle!
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10. Now Milroe gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd.
They'll come up now for 2nd down.
18-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun, it is and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Ray Lewis.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Pushed out to his left. He's going to run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Milrow. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. This drive is going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll run. It's Ahmed. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend.
Yeah, fuck up my gamer, boy. You ass of shit.
So the turnover.
Nigga, just leave the match, fuck, nigga.
Touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly
If
how
I
you
stuck
want
the
your
shit to
offense
my
to
mom.
take care of business.
Yeah, I'm black,
Anytime
nigga.
your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice
Nigga,
touchdown.
you lost. Leave the match, fuck, nigga.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
Pick, nigga. Fuck up my game, nigga.
That's intercepted.
Fuck up my game,
The
nigga.
Texans are going to get the football at their own 40.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt.
You know what? I'm
And on the
gonna
other
throw
side
a
of the
fart so
ball,
you can get a
I'm
pick.
seeing a defense
give you hope,
that's
nigga.
happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain
Throw the ball
3
deep.
consecutive
Give you hope.
drives
Get the ball.
that result in a pick? I mean,
Sorry,
each
yeah.
mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time,
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Fuck out my game. Game. That's game.
Work to do
That's
now
game.
as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. Off he goes.
Oh!
He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking